There we go, much better. Sorry about the little issue. I was gonna say situation, and then I changed to issue, and then that turned into issue. Anyway, sorry for the issue before. I don't know what happened. Honestly, my laptop, I guess, decided to say, no, I'm not gonna work for you. Basically what had happened was, I guess the sound messed up on the laptop, like, everything. Every sound from anything got messed up, and it's weird. It's not the first it's happened to me, it's happened a bunch of times before, and, whatever. You just restart the fucking system, and it'll work fine. You just, go nuts, but yeah. Putting the starting now message in chat, so that way when anyone comes in, obviously they'll know I'm starting. I don't know why I have to address that every single video, but I do. Or stream, I should say. Hopefully casual will actually work with me this time, rather than do what it did before. No, I don't want those. One would hope. One would like to think that this would work. Casual was just not having it yesterday, which is why I mostly did a community server thing. Because the only server that actually would work on casual yesterday was mostly 2Fort. So the only casual I actually did was mainly, if not completely, on 2Fort. But whatever, shit happens. Again, I'm hopeful that casual will work. I spent quite a while streaming on that one High Tower Halloween map, Hell Tower. That was a good map. It's not my favorite. Oh, wow! For once we have, like, 2Fort selected and we're going to Harvest. Oh, I love Harvest. I don't love it, but I like it. People can be some pretty sneaky cunts on this game, on this map. Technically, you could say the same for any map on TF2, especially 2Fort. Jesus Christ, especially 2Fort. They will freaking spawn camp you, and then they will, while they're spawn camping you, they'll have like someone else going to grab the intel, preferably a scout because they're faster, and then they'll just keep doing that until they grab the or cap the intel like 3 times. Yeah, well, that sink in. Why the Y in chat? I don't get it. Well, I don't know what you're saying Y to. Define offensively. Because I didn't know there were multiple ways to play the game. I didn't know there were like multiple ways to play the game. I normally just, you know, pick what maps I want, load up in the game, and then just kind of start going to town. I didn't know there was like other ways of like narrowing down what you're doing. Like that's just specifically. Well, my point still stands that I just pick a character and then I start going down. Game is not. I'm gonna have to turn down the volume actually. It's like right in my ear. Obviously, we're gonna go with Pyro on this map. I need to turn the volume down because. A little more. Oh god. Game not happy when I load in. And of course, crits. Fantastic. What is shooting me? I think it's a medic. Okay, yeah, medic was shooting me and then he finished me. Of course. What? You can wear Halloween cosmetics? No, they didn't. Oh man. Oh man. So you're telling me I can wear Halloween cosmetics right now? You're telling me I can wear Halloween cosmetics right now?
Mission ends. The control point has been captured.
What? Oh. Someone must have enabled Halloween mode. Because I don't think TF2 has already given us the update for that shit yet. No, it doesn't take full effect until the Halloween update. I don't necessarily know when that is. Fucking half and half. He's not even actually doing what I'm doing. He's just fucking running around moving back and forth like this. He's just doing that. He's just doing this. Like that. I've done that too, but like, you really miss every shot. Okay, oh. Don't you think that's a little overkill? Heavies, a bunch of soldiers and stuff. It's full moon. Okay, so it's a full moon. That's where we can wear stuff. Why aren't I doing that then? I'm gonna put my little wings, little demon wings on. We'll just, you know, fucking, we'll go to town. I ran right into those. So the wings look fantastic. Demo with only Steve on launcher. Hell no, I'm not doing that. No, we are not doing that. That is suicide. I'm always going on the side. I want to go through the building. Yeah, you get him. I will light him on fire, and I will get on the shit. We got him. We got him. We got him, and he's gonna get the health, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you got the health. What a cheap fucking... cheap bastard. You really? You're gonna do that? Fine. Poor Pyro. Oh, gee. Fuck me. Oh, jeez. Fucking give us Pyro just storming around. I actually had that code. And technically, yeah, I guess you could say so. If I traded it, then I would have traded for something else. I sold it to get the means to get what I wanted. So then that, okay, yeah, so then I sold it. Fantastic. I like his launcher though. Just bounce off of heavy. That would be me if I went like Demo Man and just solely tried this launcher. That would be me. I see he picked up Diablo. The Scottish furry. Oh, okay. Good for him. I mean, technically he's not Scottish. Did you just fucking try and market garden me? Tell who? I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you for... okay. At least it was a demo. At least it was a demo man, not fucking soldier with the goddamn market gardener bullshit. Okay. Nope. I ain't doing that shit. Is he on the other team or something? No. Well, number one, the round is ending. He's probably gonna leave everyone else. Number two, I have no idea what I'd be thanking him for. Yeah, I'm good on that one. I'm gonna thank the other teammate for spawn camping, and if I did, he'd probably think I'm being facetious. He's like, oh, he fucking, he's mad, kind of thing. Do I really want to change cosmetics? I kind of do, but I don't want to take off this hat. I really don't want to take off this hat. It is really cool. Oh, but those work so well together. I mean, it's not Halloween, so I don't know why I would. Well, Halloween mode, and I'm wearing the fucking wings. Fuck it, I'll wear it. Why not? Don't I have a coat, like a second coat? For, yeah, I do. Ew. Just... Ew. That's much better. Oh my goodness. I might play as Xenomorph Scout. And hello to Little Ace in chat. How are you today? See, because I really like my Scout's look, and I don't really want to change it. Like, I like this look to the point of I don't want to change it, even for, like, one thing. Because, like, I like it so much. But I'm going to anyway. And I'm well aware that I already have, like, you know, this loadout on another What? I can wear this coat with this thing. That is amazing. What else can I wear with this? Hold on a sec. Oh my god. I don't really have that many other coats. I can wear these. Okay, that kind of looks cool, but yeah. I don't know, that one just kind of hides it better, but it'll be Xenomorph Scout. We'll be generic Xeno Scout. Will be generic Xeno Scout. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Why not? Actually, no. Nah. I think we're good. I think we're good on that. What's with the OMG? Like, what? Did something happen? And hello to the burning one in chat. How are you? Your backpack is worth 35 keys. That there on its own is an achievement. Oh, the Xenomorph Scout. Yeah, I actually got that outfit from my friend KitKat. My YouTube buddy KitKat. / real life friend. Like, I actually know him. Like, we used to hang out, like, a bunch. We would if we could. Bless me. Come on, there you go. Wait. There you go. I'll be playing Xeno Scout, some point. Don't know when. Oh. I don't know who is. Oh. Shit. Another pyro has a helmet, something to do with, brain in a jar of plutonium. I've seen that cosmetic, I don't have that one. I don't have that one. It's nice. It's a nice cosmetic, but it's not necessarily interesting enough for me to want to get, especially because it's kind of holiday restricted. I might get it. I might get it for Halloween. I'm tempted to. It's pretty cool looking cosmetic. Although it's something for one day out of the year, I hope it's cheap.
I love those guys fucking mushroom loadout.
What? Oh, good for them. Oh, really? Oh, never mind. Wait, what? Wait. Did I get him too? I might have.
Ultimate strategies.
That's Skunt. Go Skunt 2. Sure. Sure, I can go Xeno Scout. Everybody likes a bit of the Xeno Scout. Oi! Cunt, where are my cosmetics? Where are my cosmetics at? What? Oh. Oh. Is he gonna high-five me? Dude, I'm not idle. I was checking something.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Oh my god, he's fucking in there, battleman.
Got him. He shouldn't have come up. I like when someone just looks at me and I'm like taunting in spawn, trying to figure out, like, I guess that server did have Halloween mode enabled because my Xenome outfit is not showing. That's very disappointing considering I really like the outfit. I was excited to do the whole bucket of chicken with Xeno Scout. Oh, fuck! I guess that explains why the pumpkin wasn't on my demo man's head. By the way, I'll be reading messages in chat shortly.
Someone go take care of that.
Someone want to not be a dick. Aruba, Jamaica. Oh, I wanna take you. No one's here.
Success. We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you. What the fuck? How'd the rest of the song go?
Fuck, I got my teleporter.
It was Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you. And then it was
The enemy intelligence.
something else. It was something then Bahama. What the fuck? I don't remember the song. I don't remember. I was just singing part of the song too. I wasn't even singing the whole thing. Well, it sucks that I don't remember exactly what the hell that part of the song was. And apparently, since I can use the Xeno outfit, there's no point in having it.
You can indeed build on this desk.
The rest of this outfit back on, I guess. 'Cause there isn't really anything I could do. Am I in my outfit? Goddamn right, I'm in my outfit.
Fucking rip.
I don't know where he is. Fuck it. I don't care. See, that's clearly me right there. This guy says me, and he has a dead ringer. He has a dead ringer. Maybe not. Maybe okay. Maybe it was just health. Never mind. Just got mad milk. That is awesome. Well, not mad milk. He has mutated milk, which is a really fucking cool version of mad milk. Oh god, sorry. That one was my mistake. I apologize.
Sucker punch it.
How do you miss every shot? Okay, now I'm gonna read chat. Skin looks great. If you're talking about the grenade launcher and sticky gun, then thank you. Those are. I like them too. I think it's kind of crappy. It's Halloween restricted, considering you can wear a Christmas sweater all year round. Yeah, that's weird. You can wear a Christmas sweater all year round, but you can't wear a Xenomorph outfit. Can't even wear a pumpkin on your head. But you can wear all these Christmas hats, all these other holiday items all year round, but oh. The second you want something that's cool that might not seem Halloweenish, but is Halloween, it's not so good. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Ooh. 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 Oh, this shit's mine.
We might want to spread out our buildings.
I might have this. I might not, but I'll get it as close as I can. I got it as close as I could. You got scammed by a bot. Yeah, I know, I don't use melee. I have it in case, you know, for when I actually need it. Did someone get it? No, come on. You're like right down there, dude. You got this. You got it.
And right before we got Chris, I would have loved to panic attack someone.
Yeah, it was pretty good, I guess. And hello to Baltazar in chat. How's it going? Oh, that's the fucking song is gonna drive me nuts. I'm fine. Pretty good. So far, it's been an awkward day for me, so I'd say I'm pretty good or decent. Either one. Either word. Either one. Oh boy, back to 2 Fort. Okay, see you later, little Ace. Thanks for joining. Might need to uncheck this one because it's probably going to be the one that's mainly going to take us to. Especially since I got rid of I took off Harvest. Yeah. I'll play Scout a little bit longer. I kind of want to play Scout a little bit. Hey, what the fuck was his name? Oh, game not happy. I just loaded it. Why are you healing me, medic? I mean, I appreciate it. Fucking... No, he's legit. That did fuck all for me. Dead. What time is 8 for you? Well, it's 2:29 p.m. for me. Oh. I'll leave him for a second. Excuse you, sir? Fucking... You know that's a spy. Maybe. I've been wrong before. See, now I'm just shooting at everyone that comes out through these tunnels. Because I can't tell. I don't know. You down here, buddy? No, he's not. I was. I heard someone say nice scattergun. What the who's he talking to? He's talking to me. I'm gonna need to investigate. Okay, I don't know. I will take that compliment. That probably is not for me because it is nice. It is a nice scattergun. Very. What the fuck am I doing? Oh god. See, because you can also have festive weapons. Ooh. That's a nice scattergun. You can have Christmas weapons all year round, like festive sandwich, festive islander, festive scattergun. No, not scattergun. Festive force of nature, festive holy mackerel, festive. There's a lot of festive weapons. Is my point. And you can just use all of those the whole year. So I'm in agreement that yeah, you can wear Christmas stuff all year round, but you can't wear Halloween stuff until like it's a full moon or someone activates Halloween mode or something. Why do you gotta have restrictions on certain things? Like, why can't it just be all year round? When you restrict stuff like that, like, people don't want to buy it then. Like, can he burn me? Like, I get you can, you know, go to servers that have, like, a Halloween plugin, but it's like, why would I do that one day? Delightful! I'm sure many of the people that were watching are wondering, like, how I got to where I am now in this game. Basically, it's like, oh, how did you get from being in a game to being at the title screen? Well, I'll tell you. What had happened was the internet decided to take well, not the internet, but like my connection to Steam or the internet connection on my laptop was just nope. You're fucking kidding me right now, huh? No, you. Fantastic. Anyway, like, how do I? Okay, finally. Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck? And I don't even know if it was also my... I think it was my iPod, too, that also lost connection for a second. Mostly because... okay. I sent, like, 2 messages from my iPod into the stream chat. Basically saying, like, oh boy, and, like, saying, hold on a sec or something. And those didn't send, so I'm assuming I lost connection to the internet for a brief moment, and I don't know why. Who knows? All I know is it's working now, and obviously we're not having issues like we had before, where it's like, oh, you know, fucking connected to the internet, but you can't stream. Internet goes crazy if you stream, can't do online games and stuff like that. It's like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's just a quickie where the internet's just like, nope. Or just nods off and then it wakes up like, what? Huh? Huh? Point is, that's going to be a very awkward jump cut. Anytime, you know, OBS goes off or like says like, oh, it's not responding or it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing right now, and then I'll turn it back on. If I was in the middle of saying something before, it'll just completely cut off and then it'll just, you know, transition to, or not transition, it'll start up, basically it'll jump cut right where the, it starts streaming again. So there's going to be a jump cut from me playing as demo, or not playing as demo, me playing as Scout, and then jump cutting, I don't know when it stopped. Frankly, it could have stopped any time. All I know is I went to my backpack to change cosmetics, and now, and then that happened. Oh god. Changing cosmetics on him because I forgot to change his back. Gotta get that back. Oh. We're just gonna do this? Why don't they have unusuals? No. I need my unusual. We need to be unusual buddies. Unusual buddies. Yeah. Yes, I'm well aware there is lag. Yeah, bubbles too? He's got bubbles. Bubble buddies.
Demo, you just missed my bolt by like an inch. I shot it literally right under you as you were falling.
Bubble buddy NG. Come back here, bubble buddy. Bubble buddy, come on. Let's go. Ooh, cards. Bubble buddy NG.
Thanks for eating that sandwich when I'm healing you. That's a good use of your sandwich. Don't give it to anyone else or save it to give it to me when I'm on fire. Just eat it right away.
I think I took a mistake. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to accomplish by shooting at him when he's Ubered. I mean, it makes it. I feel terrible if I don't actually shoot at them. Because, I know it's not going to do me any good. I feel like I'm, in a situation where I know they're just going to kill me. I kind of want to go out in a blaze of glory rather than just let them just stand there and let it happen. Oh. I'm stuck with my shotgun. I didn't ask for this. Whoops. Oh. I'm a dummy.
Sandwich when I was healing him, he was over-healing.
Yeah, okay, I voted no. Good, that's what I was trying to do. For a second I thought I voted yes, because when I clicked the button... When I clicked the button, I saw a vote for yes. He's gone. Just checking, just making sure. Okay. Because we have a really serious player.
There's a spy pyro.
A little too serious. I mean, this is casual. Yeah, I mean, you gotta try to fucking win. Like, this is not comp. I think that's why I don't like comp so much. Not because it, you know, it's fucking terrible, but because you get people from comp that come on a casual and then, like, make such a big deal, like, oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and shit like that. And then, like, I complain at people too for not doing their goddamn jobs. At times, I'm guilty of that too. Oh god, don't do this to me, internet. Interwebs. OBS isn't like showing signs of like a weak signal, it's just internet and Valve. Internet or Valve or both, it's not happy today. I'm fucking lagging all over the place. Again, like, OBS is not showing any signs of, like... See, like, the stream is just buffered a little bit ago, but OBS is not showing signs of, like, weak signal. So I'm just going to assume it's, like, some kind of after effect or whatever. Some kind of after effect, and OBS is just being a bastard. OBS, internet, or Valve. Yeah, that was a dumb move. What isn't? Wait, what? Yeah. I should play Sports. Are you giving me crits? I'm the most useless cunt on the team right now. Can I switch to a different class, please? Thank you. Hey, I'm gonna switch to a class that I can actually use right now. Hey, excuse you, fucking... Internet? TF2, calm your tits. Motherfuck. One problem with the interwebs. One time where the internet is
heavy. Sniper counters heavy.
Counters every class, to my knowledge. Like, I would assume heavy, yeah, because, like, isn't heavy the slowest class, so, yeah, I would assume it would counter him a lot more than it would so with any other class. I always assumed, like, Sniper and Spy were, like, rivals. Oh my god, you fucking me right now. Like, again, OBS is not showing any signs of, like, oh, you can't do this. Just TF2 being a bit of a dick.
Anyone else gonna do something?
No. I mean, I was gonna say no as Pyro, but then I exploded. Boner Jones. Yep. second I get out. Nah, I'm not gonna comment. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Internet, I'm happy fucking... Everyone is, like, all up in my business. Seriously. No fucking help at all. Can it just respawn? The aim's all up in my business. Oh my Jesus goddamn. Nice fucking minigun though. I like the minigun.
Don't hold them back or on spiral. No, don't do that. Just let them keep pushing.
If you heard a squeak in the background, I was moving something. Although it was like kind of loud enough to hear that. Yeah, that's show up on the stream. In all honesty, I would say we're doing the best we can, and that's kind of being a dick saying like, "Oh, you guys aren't trying. You guys suck. This team sucks." Why am I in here? What good does that do me? I don't know, man.
Can our friendly spy make a push to kill their teleporter?
I took your shit, dude. I'm sorry. No, come on, guys. Fucking get your shit in gear. Okay. I'll back you up, guys. What? Where'd he come from? He came out of nowhere. I mean, we're doing it now, so he really has no room to complain. Except we didn't win that just then. We did not. I'm gonna take that, even though I clearly don't need it. I can't see everyone else's health. Like, am I using something that restricts me from seeing players' health? I guess so. Whoopsie. What happened? I got stuck. What did that guy say? And hi. What did the guy say? Basically, he's just kind of complaining that we're not doing certain things. He tried to vote kick heavy on our team because he was playing medic, and he was healing the heavy, and while he was healing the heavy because heavy took damage, heavy starts eating a sandwich. That is kind of dumb, yes, but I think I've made that mistake before, where, like, it's healing me, but it's just not fast enough. You fucking motherfucker. So he started to kick on that heavy. Obviously, heavy didn't take the kick. He was fine. What is with these crits? I've never had crits come that fucking fast. Anyway, yeah. So basically, he's just kind of bitching at us for, like, not pushing, letting them push us back, letting them, you know, take the lead and whatnot. I'm sorry he hasn't actually said anything since we lost that. We didn't actually do that one push the way that I guess I thought we were gonna win right then and there, but apparently not. We just kind of failed. But yeah. And how do you get Australian weapons? You play man versus machine. And you don't really get it. It's kind of rare if you get one or not. They're really fucking rare. Not as rare as a golden frying pan, but they're pretty rare to get considering, you know, considering what they are. It's not like a bipolar where it's like, you know, in most cases, in, you know, certain tours, all of them except for one of them. Like, bipolar is guaranteed in certain tours, and like, the one I do where you can, where it says like, Kill Street Fits, like the rare chance to get an Australium, that's the one I normally do. I do 2 cities.
How do you even fucking install the game if it's a little like you?
On.
There is nobody playing comp. There's 7 people queuing worldwide. How can you be this fucking bad at a free-to-play game? Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Anyway.
You being a fucking retard is my problem, apparently.
Nah.
Mr. Pyro with 14 points. Do it. Fucking get me out of here. Do it.
Oh no, he's Mike's man. Holy shit! GG! Holy shit! Oh god, that made me all so proud. This is fucking great. This is karma. Oh god, I will fucking read chat momentarily. I apologize. I got way too sidetracked with this guy. Whew! Anyway, yeah. You can either get an Australian for doing 2 cities or any advanced tour and hope you get lucky, or you can actually buy one on the market. I got mine from the market. I didn't win mine. I've won a legit Australian before. I've actually won an Australian. My first and only Australian that I've ever legit won doing MVM was a sniper rifle. I don't have it anymore. I gave it to a friend because I was waiting to sell it because it was for a class I don't main and I'm not good at. So, reading chat now. Here we go. Okay. Also, hello to Nope64. Sorry I didn't say anything before. Man up or training? It has to be man up. You can't do boot camp and get an Australian. You don't get anything if you get any kind of tour in boot camp. It's a good day to be a YouTuber.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
take this failure. It was worth it. I am faced. Got another round? We got another round. Nice. Pick 'em all.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Okay. Back to reading chat. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, that guy was funny. Don't mute him. Of course I wasn't gonna mute him. I was gonna fucking ride that shit out. I muted him when he was like mic spamming. Fucking Harry Potter music.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Just arrived. What's so funny? What's funny, Woodsy, is this one guy on our team was bitching at everyone. He's basically like the stereotypical toxic competitive player where it's like, oh, you're doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you should be doing it this. Can we make the push? Can we actually do shit? And stuff like that. So, I wanted to make a comment to him to see if I can get a reaction. Also, he was pissing me off. So, after he makes a comment saying like, oh, fucking probably worth like, what, 4 points or something? I don't remember what he said. Or what number of points he mentioned. Like, apparently he was like, yo, you have low points, what the fuck you talking about? I put a vote kick on him, he starts mic spamming Harry Potter ear rape. And he actually gets vote kicked. I didn't think it was gonna work, I was just doing that just to get a reaction out of him. But he got kicked. And I'm happy.
The final control point is being contested.
I'm happy about it. I'm proud of myself. Proud of me now.
Control point is being captured.
Okay, which is the market? The TF2 shop or okay? No, you need to go to community market, not the actual Team Fortress 2 shop. Community market is much better for that. Yeah. Yeah, he got kicked. It was funny. If it's not the TF2 shop, I don't know how to open the market. I will show you how to open the market right now, buddy. I will show you how to open the market right now. And my game is freaking out like it normally does when I'm fucking streaming and doing this shit. Right here, community market. You click that, there's a search bar, you type what you're looking for. You do your thing. Etc, etc. Australians are very expensive though.
Mission begins in 30
The
seconds.
cheapest Australian is like $20–30. Why is everyone standing around? Like doing nothing? Like, why is everyone standing around doing fuck all? Spy.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I really like it. It's shiny. And it been playing the same game all day, and I'm now watching as my massive empire is falling down in front of me. Fantastic. How much do Australians usually cost? Well, it all depends on which one you're wanting specifically. Like, if you want an Australian wrench, that's gonna run you like $30, $40, almost $50. Depending on, like, if you just get a standard one or one with like a kill streak, specialized kill streak, professional kill streak, custom names and descriptions and whatnot. Like, people will do that. An Australian flamethrower at the moment will run you almost $40. A minigun, if I'm not mistaken, will run you 30, 40, 50, maybe, I don't know. An Australian slab would be around like 30, 40, basically the same as a minigun, maybe cheaper than a minigun. The extinguisher is, to my knowledge, is the cheapest Australian, at like $20, almost $30. somewhere around those, not specifically 20 to 30 bucks. It's around there, 20 to 30 plus. A stock rocket launcher, an Australian stock rocket launcher will run you about $89. A black rocket will be about like 20, 30, or 40. An Islander would be probably around 30 or 40. What else is there? There's like other shit. I'm trying to think while at the same time playing the game, and it's not going so good for me. I'll go on the community market after, you know, this game ends. I'll just come back and show you. Maybe a sniper rifle or flamethrower. Well, again, flamethrower would be almost like $40. And a sniper rifle is like, what, $60, almost $70? Because when I got my sniper rifle, my Australian sniper rifle, I looked up the price on how much it was. Almost $70. Like $67. Almost $70. It's just, you know, for the rifle by itself, without anything added on to it. So unless you have like a shit ton of money to blow on this game, just like a bright and shiny new toy, I would suggest not doing it, especially if you're not like, if you don't plan to be like a serious TF2 player. You can call it Siri, I said serious. Siri. If you're not going to be a serious TF2 player, then I would suggest not investing that much into it. Whereas I, on the other hand, playing this game for fun is... Okay, he's fine. I swear I saw him cloak for a sec. Or uncloak. I don't know. I've spent a lot of time in this game, and I stream it. I have no intentions on playing this game anytime soon. I'm not a professional TF2 player, but I do what I can. At some point, I would like to get myself a black box Australian for my soldier. Because, goddammit, I'm not spending over, like, almost $100 on a fucking golden rocket launcher. I mean, I got this thing, and the same day I got it right after I got Specialized Kill Streak Deadly Daffodil because it's like a gold color and the Deadly Daffodil sheen is yellow, so it would work with it, and it actually shows up very well. I also got a name tag with it, so I put about like, what, $47 into this thing. Not particularly proud of it, but I earned the cash to do so. I did what I wanted with it. And I don't regret it. I mean, I use it all the time, so it's like, I don't know why I would regret this thing. Also, again, I will read chat. I see there's some messages while I was on a little rant and stuff. I wonder if this will work. Keep getting stuck on the shit. Whee! Ow. All I can read chat now. Are Australians good, or is it just good because it's gold? Australians don't do anything for you. Australians literally have no special perks to them. Australians are literally overpriced, strange weapons. That's all they are. It's just an overpriced, strange weapon. All it does is, like, because I also have a standard strange flamethrower that I got from one of my friends. And that is basically the same as this. The only difference is this is shiny and gold. And people would actually want to pick it up. Like if someone killed me and I'm playing as Pyro, someone would actually want to pick this up because, oh, I don't see many of those. And, you know, like, I'm playing Pyro, why not? I get to hold this weapon that looks really cool. Oh, no, yes. So, yeah. It's essentially the rich version of stock. Don't like using stock? Well, don't. Use fucking overpriced stock, even though they don't have, like, every single stock as an Australian. They have some stock as Australians, like mostly primaries. Rarely any secondaries, and no, barely any secondaries, barely any melees. If I'm not mistaken, pretty much at least, well, obviously every class has Australian. And every class at least has 2 Australians, 2 to 3. But this is what Drake was saying. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. By the way, do I remember? Kinda yes, kinda no. Sappings. I don't actually remember sapping anything of mine. Oh, wait, no. No, yeah, I do. Yeah, no, I remember now. I remember. I was playing engineer. We were on Hell Tower. Nice hat. Whoever said now spent the whole day, about 12 hours, building up the great Australian Empire on Hearts of Iron. Within 5 minutes, it has been destroyed. Oh, I know what you mean. I've spent countless times playing as engineer, building all my stuff, and the second I have it all into place, it instantly fails, and I could do nothing to save it. And then you kind of rage quit from that class. Oh, wait. I did read that as Australian. Whoopsie. What did you say? Austrian. Okay. Whoopsie. Well, keep in mind, Woodsy, we've been talking about Australians and whatnot. So I had Australia on the mind. I don't know why I ran in there. Oh, wonderful. Wasn't there like a thing once where it's like, no, I saw a video or I was somewhere in a game where it's like someone was complaining like, oh, you have like, you know, .trade.tf or whatever in your name, like, no self-advertising or something, and then they just kept it that way. I don't know if that was actually a game I was in or if that was something I saw on YouTube or what, But anytime I see someone with, you know, trade.tf in their name, I remember back to a time where it's like someone had something like that in their name, and like someone was like, you can't do that, and they just wouldn't change it or something like that. I don't know. It could have been a story from KitKat, in all honesty. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. See, I don't know why I'm not, you know, I'm trying to aim at the medic, but all I'm hitting is healing. If I hit the one that he's healing, then they're gonna build up an uber faster. Read what that you said earlier. To my knowledge, I don't think I've really missed any messages except for like 1 or 2 things, and even then, it wasn't something like super urgent. I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know. Wait, what part did I miss exactly? I'm confused. You dick. I had 64 health. Nightbot is a bot. Nightbot is not an actual person, dude. Nightbot is a bot. It is nothing. It is not doing things on purpose. It does what I have it, or what I currently have it doing. Basically, I typed something in, I saved it, and I have like a set timer for when it says certain messages. The more active people are in chat, frequently these messages have a certain time limit. Yeah, it's a bot. It's not an actual person. I can understand why people think Nightbot is like an actual person, because it's named Nightbot, and it's like, it says the same things all the time, and it's a mod in the chat. I understand how people can get confused thinking that it's, you know, a bot, or thinking that it's like an actual person. But I don't know, like, it's gotten to the point where I know that it's a bot, and I've known that it's a bot for the longest time. And now any time when someone says, oh, stop repeating messages and whatnot, or replying to it, or trying to talk to it, it's just at the point where I acknowledge, and I already know that it is a bot. So seeing other people, like, complaining about it, or yelling at it, or saying, like, F you to it, is like, that's a bot. I know it's a bot. You might not know that it's a bot, but I know it's a bot. If that long-ass statement made any sense to anyone. Anyway, earlier I said, can you check how much the hat chicken Kiev costs on, oh, okay, PC, and I know he's, but he's the most fucking annoying thing in the world. Technically, that statement on its own is not true. Nightbot is not annoying at all. The only reason why people think it's annoying is because it kind of technically feels like it spams the chat with a bunch of messages, or it repeats messages constantly. It's not the bot's fault, so you can't really blame the bot, or be mad at the bot, or hate the bot, because it's not, it's just doing what I have it doing. If anything, you should be pissed off at me, because I'm the one that decided to get that, to get that thing working on my channel, and any message that the bot says is something that I've typed out, and set a timer for it to say. So anything that the bot says is something that I've already thought of and then typed out for the bot to say itself. So technically the bot's not the most annoying thing, it's people using the bot that are the most annoying thing. Just gonna type chicken. Oh, shit. Well, good luck with that one, buddy. The chicken Kiev is very fucking expensive. Reason why this is a very expensive hat is because it is a very well-known hat. This thing is loved by many in the community. Would I like to own one of these? Of course I would. I'd love to be the mighty Putus bird. I would very much enjoy being the Putus bird. I would very much enjoy that. But I don't want to spend that much on a cosmetic that's holiday restricted. I don't want to spend that much on it. Like, it's not the issue that it's like really, you know, slightly overpriced, but it's holiday restricted. That's the main problem, because like, I like it so much, and I would use it all the time if it wasn't holiday restricted. I would be freaking Putin Putus bird heavy if I had this thing, if it wasn't holiday restricted, because I already have like the whole dictator look for the heavy, like the whole Russian dictator look with the Ushanka and like the nice coat and whatnot. I would have this with the Ushanka, except the Ushanka would kind of clip through that. If I could even wear the Ushanka with this, I probably would be able to, but it would just clip through it really bad, but it would look funny. Like, again, it's not a bad hat, it's a really good one. It's just shitty because it's holiday restricted. That's the only shitty thing about the cosmetic. Only shitty thing about it. Australium. I will browse through those momentarily, but I have messages. It can be less annoying if the user sets the timer to every 30 minutes, not the standard 15 or 5 lines, not 2 lines, okay. Yeah, I kind of agree, Woodsy. Technically, to me, I agree and disagree with that statement. I agree with it because, like, yeah, people would probably complain less about it because they wouldn't see the same messages appear like every 10 to 15 minutes. I have like some on like 15 and like 16, 17, 18, not 20, but like between 15 and 19 minutes. I don't even know if I had one at 19 minutes, but between those numbers. To me, like, you know, the messages show up and newcomers to the chat will have a chance to see that, and like sometimes I'll forget to mention to any newcomers in chat, like, hey, you know, I have a Steam group, I have a Discord and whatnot, links are in the description, go check them out and stuff like that, and like, you know, I forget sometimes. So I figured if I set it to, like, you know, 15 minutes is pretty decently length time, but at the same time, it's not really no time at all. Especially when you're watching something that's entertaining, and that's, like, making time go by like that. So, yeah. Wait, what bird is Scout? I forgot. What are you talking about? Scout does not have a bird. Scout, to my knowledge, does not have a bird or a bird head. I know he doesn't have a bird head. The only ones that do have bird heads would be Heavy, Medic, Soldier, and Demo. Those are the only ones that have bird heads. And if I hadn't already said Sniper, did I? Heavy, Medic, Soldier, Sniper, and Demo. Okay, yeah. Those are the only 5 that have bird heads. If I'm missing one, then okay, I made a mistake, but to my knowledge, those are the only ones that have bird heads. Also, hello to Zawodawi. Okay, cool. Nightbot as 15 minutes or every 2 lines before And people complain that I set it to 30 minutes and every 5 lines. And people were fine with it. I don't know, I just have it the way I have it. Not every channel has to have things exactly set up the way it needs to be. Like, okay, I've had people complain about certain, well, not certain things, hold on. Let me back that for a sec. I've been to some YouTube channels, and their rules, like, they either have rules in their description or they don't have chat rules, and they just assume people will use common sense, when in reality this is the internet. There's going to be some pretty questionable people, and stuff like that, so... Like with my friend Koikai, he has, like... I don't know if he has rules in his chat or not, for his Discord or his streams. Like, that's one thing. It's like, oh, you really should have rules, but like any rules that I've read off to him, like there's a few rules that I've read off to him where he would say like, oh, that sounds a little harsh or something like that. It's like, it does, but at the same time, I kind of want to enforce certain rules, and I want to be blunt with some, because like, obviously, I don't want this happening or that happening, and then I'll explain my reason why I have it is the way it is. And then he'll be like, oh, okay, I can understand that now. So it's like, I don't know, people have personal preferences with certain things. People, you know, just want to cut through the bullshit and just do what they want to do. People don't want to see, like, a bunch of messages, like the same messages spam. It's like, I am enjoying this stream. I get it. Shut the hell up. I'm already in the Discord. Shut the hell up. Stuff like that. And it's like, dude, it's a bot. Fucking relax your shit. Now, it's either because they're either having a bad day or they just don't have, like, a high enough tolerance for that shit. I don't know. Or maybe they feel like they've said something and then the bot will, like, say, like, 2 or 3 things after that person would say something. And then they'd feel like, oh, he won't read my shit. And I don't really want to repeat it. Stuff like that. Anyways, before I get completely sidetracked and looking at Australians again. So I see the extinguisher has went down in price. It's like $16.68. That's pretty good, I guess. The golden wrench. The Australian wrench actually is a little bit more expensive than I thought. I thought it was like 30 or 40. I don't know if I mentioned 50, but there you go. Black box. That's not bad. I'd probably pay that if I really wanted it. You got your fucking ambassador. What's weird is, why did they give Spy an Australian ambassador? Like, if you're gonna give, like, you know, if you're gonna have strange, or no, Australian stock weapons, why not have, like, all primary weapons as Australians? Like, you have scattergun, you have minigun, grenade launcher, flamethrower, rocket launcher, sniper rifle, stuff like that. But, like, why don't we have an Australian revolver? Why don't we have, like, an Australian stock shotgun? Like, extinguisher, that's the most random thing you can make an Australian of. That's the most random thing I've ever seen as an Australian. I don't understand the purpose of it, but it's a thing. I don't use the extinguisher. I don't like it that much. If I ever got an Australian one, I would keep it. Let's say if someone gave it to me, I would keep it, but I would never buy it. If I were to win one, I would probably keep it for a little bit and then sell it later on. Show off during a stream and then probably try to sell it afterwards. Like, a black box, I can understand, because they've already made a stock rocket launcher. If they didn't make stock rocket launcher and they just made this, then I would question this too. But, yeah. Ambassador, like, it's a decent revolver, but it's not the best. It's only good if you're, like, good with placing headshots and shit. Force of Nature, I can understand, because there's the scattergun, and you have the Force of Nature, so that's fine. Bloodsauger is random. Bloodsauger is random, but they do have, like, you know, the minigun, so I can kind of understand that. But, like, an Australian syringe gun would be kind of nice, but whatever. Stick gun launcher, that's fine, because you already have the primary, so it makes sense to have the secondary to go with it. Fucking knife, I guess that's cool. Tomislav, I don't understand. SMG, I can understand. Islander, why not? You can have, like, an all-Australian loadout for your demo, man. Like, primary is, like, you know, have your Australian grenade launcher, Australian sticky bomb launcher, and then Australian Islander. And then just, like, paint all your cosmetics Australian gold or yellow. Don't keep going on about the bot. I don't know if you're talking to him or me. Like, then you have, like, the Australian Frontier Justice. That's not a bad shotgun, but it's not my favorite. I prefer stock. I would rather have an Australian stock, not scattergun. Well, yeah, scattergun too, but I'd rather have an Australian stock shotgun. Like, why this needs to be a thing, I don't know. Australian whiskey? What are you talking about? If you're talking about the bottle, there is no Australian Scrumpy. There is no Australian bottle. Like, to my knowledge, we've seen all the Australians available except for, like, a sniper rifle. We haven't really come across that one yet. I mean, you could just type down which one you want to find specifically. Like, there's minigun. See, if I got an Australian minigun, if I ever won one of these, I would either keep it, sell it, or give it to someone. Because I like heavy, but I have brain candy. I have the brain candy minigun. What would I need this for other than the fact that it's, like, worth a decent amount and it looks pretty? And I'm fairly certain anyone that puts a name on an Australian, more than likely, is just so they can charge you a little bit extra for it. Because, like, well, it has a name tag. You charge, like, an extra $1 or $2 for that. I would absolutely love to have one of these one day. I'm never gonna actually spend money on this, because, like, although it is nice, I do main soldier and pyro, but nah. The only time I'd ever want to actually, you know, hope to get one of those is through MBM. Unless I got, like, you know, another sniper rifle, in which case I would either keep that or I would sell it and then try and get another Aussie that I would actually use. Big gun, which would be kind of nice. And you have fucking chicken rifle. Great. Now if I ever got an Australian rifle, I'd probably keep it and then name it the chicken rifle. For those of you that don't know why I would name it the chicken rifle, I would name it that because I was on my friend Koikai's server once. I'll go back to the game momentarily. I'm sorry if I'm talking about all this shit too much. I was on my friend Koikai's server, because this is when he had a TF2 server. The first time he got one. We were messing around with, like, the whole resizing stuff, and he resized my hands, which, you know, obviously would resize the gun as well. And the gun was huge, and basically, his fingers were sticking out to the sides, and they kind of looked like weird chicken wings, and the rifle would be in the middle. So yeah, I would make chicken noises and like move my mouse up and down and make it look like I'm pecking the ground. And he called it the chicken rifle. So that's kind of like a joke that we had. I would say it's kind of a meme, and it kind of is, but you know. You know. Hold on a second, I want to check one more thing on here. And then I'll read chat and shut the hell up and get back to the game. I might get this for Halloween. If I'm able to, I might try and grab this taunt for October. I don't know when I'd be able to, but if I am certainly able to, I will get the Zoom and Broom. Because that is perfect for October. I say if I'm able to because I'm like, oh, don't hold your breath on that kind of thing. And back to reading stuff. His retracted message was complaining about the bot. Of course. You hate Windows. I hate Windows too. I actually have had one person I've had one person comment on one of my streams, like after it was already, you know, said and done. It was like a few days or like a day or two after the stream was done. I've had someone comment on it saying like, oh, you know, you shouldn't upload them, like, you know, it's just too long, you need to fucking... I guess he didn't like the fact that, like, any kind of topic that I would talk about, or any time I would go in a menu, or leave for a sec, or something like that, I guess he found that annoying. Because, like, oh, you shouldn't just upload these directly after, you know, they go live. You should fucking edit them, or something like that, I assume is what he was hinting at. Like, you know, edit them, make them shorter, make them nicer. I don't have editing software, and the software that I, like, Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker does not work on my laptop, yet for some reason it works just fine for my friend Koikai. Works for him, but not for me. So, until I can figure that out, or whatever, then I might start doing stuff like that, but as is, any stream that I do is just going to be au naturel. It's not going to be changed. Nor am I going to add jump cuts. Any jump cuts you see in any live streams that are already on the channel, any jump cuts that you see in any, like, stream that I've already done, it's not because I put that or did that myself. It's because, like, OBS either was not agreeing with me, OBS just randomly turned off on me. Like, it just would stop streaming at random. That's not necessarily turning off, though. Or what have you. Like, that's not my fault. You can't really control that. It does what it does. And I apologize for it. But that doesn't mean I did that myself or I know how. Oh, perfect time to try and mess with the hair that's annoying me. Or mess with a hair that's annoying me. My mistake. Yeah. Stuff and nonsense. And apparently, someone on Twitch has went live. Fantastic. Good for him. Good for DSP. Did I just hear the sound effect of someone regaining their connection to the game? Sorry, buddy, sorry for the burp, that was a mistake. I don't know why I was just spamming M1, that didn't really do much for me. Again, sometimes I don't think. And hello to Barney in chat, okay. Stuff and nonsense. You know, I was about to say, you know, I might do another stream, but, you know, don't hold your breath on that one. Because I remember yesterday I said, like, it's about almost any stream I do that's, like, really early, is like, hey, you know, I could do a second stream since I would have time for it, but in the end, it's like, oh, either I found something that's distracted me and I just want to, you know, kind of chill or relax for the rest of the day, for the rest of my day, or, you know, what have you. Either I'm having a problem, or I really don't want to stream, and I want to relax. I remember, someone previously, Billy, if I'm not mistaken, mentioned, like, oh, you know, you said you weren't going to stream today, or something. No, yesterday, I said I wasn't going to stream. Like, I streamed once, and then I streamed TF2 for like 4 or 5 hours, a couple hours basically. I had streamed the game for a couple hours. I basically after this fucking mic spammer. No, not call, but mute. Jesus. Yeah. After my long-ass stream, yesterday, well, not long-ass stream, I've had longer streams. After my stream yesterday, I played TF2 with one of my friends, and we were talking on Discord, in the general chat on the Discord channel. Screwing around, having fun on servers, on the server that he mentioned, or like custom weapons, which I just remembered that that's a thing, and I need to stream on that one of these days, probably either today or tomorrow, if I remember, or just whatever, basically. I said I was going to do another stream, or thinking about doing another stream, but I couldn't decide between TF2 or Super Nintendo. Number one, no one really commented on that and gave any input. Number two, I've been playing TF2 with my friend for like well over, you know, well, not over 4 hours. I've been playing with him for like, you know, a couple hours after that. And yeah, I didn't feel like playing TF2, and I didn't feel like playing any Super Nintendo games, and I was actually getting tired. Considering, I guess my sleeping schedule is semi-back to normal, I don't know. Like, I've been waking up at like 4 or 5 in the morning now, and going to bed at like 7, 8, or 9. 6, 7, 8, or 9. And that's just been kind of working out so far, I guess, so yay, question mark. Yeah, I might do another stream today if people want to see it, and if people, you know, because, like, no one actually gives input on, like, you know, like, hey, I might stream, you know, again today, what would you want to see, kind of thing. It's like no one makes any comments or gives any input about it, and then that makes me feel like people don't want to watch it. Because, like, I see people are online and whatnot, no one says anything. Like, they're doing their own thing. They might say that they're online, but they're probably doing their own thing, like watching TV, playing a game, out doing something, you know, etc. It's just sometimes I wish I would get input, or on days that I don't. I do get, you know, comments and suggestions from people. It's just on days when I don't, it's a little disappointing, because it's like, it feels like, okay, they don't want to watch. I won't do anything, because I myself don't know, and no one, like, generally when I ask people for, like, a suggestion, it's mainly because I myself don't know what the fuck I want to do. So, okay, well, it's viewer's choice, and I can't make the choice myself, because I'm conflicted. That's like me buying something at a store or something, because it's like, oh, I want to get this, but I really also want to get this. And I ask for someone's input, and then either I don't get it, or if I do get it, I'm still conflicted between the two things. Like, I mentioned, like, oh, you know, Super Mario World or Castlevania, and someone suggested someone suggested Super Mario World, like 2-3 people suggested that. It's like, I was kind of hoping people would suggest Castlevania, but if they want to see Super Mario World, then I'll do Super Mario World. It's like, even though I have my own personal preference on which one I'd want to do, having that initial input kinda helps. Now it just feels like I'm complaining, like, oh, no one said anything, oh, woe is me, kind of thing. If people don't reply, it's not an issue. It's just, like, it's not an issue, but at the same time, it makes me feel like people don't want to watch another stream, because they're off doing their own thing, which is understandable, because sometimes I build up from doing a stream because I'm doing my own thing. Etc., etc. I'm actually thinking I might do a Super Nintendo stream later on today, though. If I do end up doing another stream, I might do a Super Nintendo stream. Because I'm kind of wanting to play either Donkey Kong Country or Super Mario World. Because I went through a couple hoops to try and get Super Mario World to actually play. Like, to actually get it, and then to actually play it. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I kind of actually use emulation to do that one. But, like, I didn't have the actual, ROM in the thing. And then it's like, okay, I had it before in a pack where it had Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World. So it's basically all the games from All-Star plus the games from Super Mario World. So it's like, okay, I'll just do that. Rather than find a separate ROM. So I deleted something that because there was like 2 Super Mario Worlds, so I deleted one of them and kept the other. And I guess like the other one that was the second one was like a save state or something that I had. So I guess I deleted the actual ROM and I had the save on it. And since you don't have the ROM, the save is useless. So that just kind of disappeared. So I went through hoops to try and get a fucking ROM of Super Mario World. By the time I actually got it, running, well, running it wasn't the issue, it was getting it. And then actually getting it to show up on the emulator itself. Like, I'm not really going to deny that I have an emulator and that I'm using, ROMs for all my Super Nintendo games. But the difference is, anytime when I stream a Super Nintendo game, for the most part, it's a game that I already own. So, that was obviously a spy next to me, by the way. So, anyways, I'm streaming Super Nintendo ROMs from an emulator that I got. Because that's cheaper, because that's free to do. Rather than spend money on, like, a box and, like, cables to connect my console to, the TV, to the fucking laptop. Like, the console connects to the TV, but to get, like, a box that connects the console to the laptop. And then somehow manage to get, like, some kind of screen capture on there is expensive, and it's like, no, I don't have the time sources to do that. So emulation is just free, and it's just easier. I know people will discriminate against it. I know emulating games like that would be, like, frowned upon. Oh, emulation is illegal. It's like, no one gives a shit, dude. No one, in all honesty, gives a shit. I can say that I use an emulator, and no one will give a shit. People will probably comment negatively saying, like, oh, that's bad, you shouldn't do that. Like, it's not really gonna get me in too much trouble, especially since I own the games that I'm streaming and playing on the emulator. I own these games. We own Castlevania, we own Donkey Kong Country, we own Super Mario World, we own Kirby All-Star, we own, Super Mario All-Star and stuff like that. I'm not, breaking any rules. But, like, there you go. There's so many things out there that are far worse than me using a fucking emulator on Super Nintendo games. / Nintendo 64 games. Because it's like, oh, well there's a thing called Raspberry Pi, and that's like a chip that you can, like, a chip or whatever that you can put an emulator on, you can put ROMs on there, run ROMs off of it, play, old classic games for like PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and Super Nintendo, just regular Nintendo. Like, no one cares. There's far more, pirated / illegal things out there that are far worse than what I'm doing. No one gives a shit about emulators. As long as I'm not physically linking the website or whatever, which I don't even have a link to, nor do I even remember where I got it from, then, like, who gives a shit? No one can really do anything about that. Plus, it's not my fault that, like, even if I didn't own certain games that I would be streaming, it's not my fault that, like, so many retro games aren't made by the company, or by the company that, made these games. Nintendo doesn't make physical N64 copies of Super Mario 64. So, like, if I don't have that game, and I can't get, like, the necessary means to actually hook it up to my laptop and stream from the console necessarily, or specifically, then, like, you can't blame me for using an emulator. Because, like, I have no other way of doing this, and I want to do it. But I don't want to pay a shit ton of money to some sleazebag that owns, like, a retro game store. Just because, like, oh, it's a rare game, it's really popular. Like, I've only been to 2 retro gaming places, and their prices are fair. But I'm saying I've seen some prices that are just ridiculous. Okay? One of the places that I like is Guilty of It. Because they have, like copies of Zelda for the GameCube that are, like, 60, 70, 80 bucks for just the one fucking game. And even then, the disc may or may not be slightly scratched underneath. So it's like, can you blame me? You want almost $100, if not $100, for Conker's Bad Fur Day. Just for the game itself. Well, I'm glad I own an actual copy. Anyways, I'm way behind on, like, reading stuff. I'm back from... Okay. Fantastic. Woodsy, I'll get to what you said momentarily. Alright, let's see. Hearing what you're saying about the... Oh, and that guy was looking at me. I'm just gonna run out and just hope that someone gets rid of me. Yes, shoot me. No, are you kidding? When I want to get shot, I don't. Shoot me. You know, better yet. Shoot me. Shoot me. Thank you. Okay. Anyways, hearing what you're saying about the stream suggestions and not getting any answers. Most of the time, when you ask them, it's right for me... What? Most time, when you ask them, it's night, not right, okay. It's night for me, so I don't respond to them, as I'm usually in bed, okay. Nintendo will care. They're starting to ban people from streaming their games on YouTube. Fuck off, Nintendo. Nintendo, I love you, but god damn it. Be happy people want to play your games, dude. Like, be happy that people want to play your games in general on YouTube. Some people even bought, like, you know, the Nintendo Switch the second it dropped because they wanted to stream Breath of the Wild on Twitch and YouTube. So the fact that, like, if YouTube is actually, not YouTube, if Nintendo is actually, like, trying to do that, number one, I don't think, I highly doubt it. There's gonna be, like, campaigns and, like, other shit against that. Nintendo's just basically the almighty shitlord of YouTube. Like, you're gonna get so much hate from that. People are gonna boycott them, people are gonna make petitions to fucking, like, people are gonna, like, say, like, oh, I want to sue Nintendo for this, even though they're not going to, but they're gonna say that they want to. Oh, Nintendo is this, and Nintendo is that, and blah, 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 blah. As far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm not monetizing any physical gameplay of any Nintendo game, it shouldn't matter. I'm not monetizing them, I'm just playing them because I love the games. I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo's games. I like what they have. But it's like, if you're just going to straight up ban people that aren't monetizing your games, or their videos of them playing your games, then go fuck yourself. Because that's not fair. So again, not monetizing. What's the problem? The problem is you're playing our game on YouTube or whatever. That's for entertainment. I'm not like putting ads on it. I'm not making anything from this. I'm doing this solely because I enjoy these games and I like them. Like, that's basically Nintendo right there. It's like deceives you with like, oh, you can do this, and now you're telling me they want to straight up ban people from like doing this shit on YouTube. It's like, oh, they lure you in with a false sense of security, and then boop, face stab. And then you're left with a feeling of anguish and anger. And you just want to call them a cunt. And then you want to go dominate them and taunt after every kill. Like this. That's what you want to do to Nintendo. Well, not... Okay, so someone could take that the wrong way. Never mind. What I'm saying is you basically want to one-up them, not fucking shoot them, then fucking bask in the moment. Jesus Christ, I swear to God if anyone takes that out of context. If someone does, I am not held responsible for it because I was trying to prove another point. And I'm already explaining it right now that was not the original intention. So if someone takes it that way and actually wants to do something about it, I'm not held responsible. Not like anyone would really do anything. Someone would probably just bitch at me and like say, oh, he said this, he said that, he's a terrible person. Not held responsible for anything. I am not held responsible for stupidity. They only care if you're part of their contract or not. Well then, okay, if Nintendo wants a fucking contract with me where I can fucking play their games and I can monetize them, only they get the money, or, like, if you get a contract with them, I'm pretty sure, like, you either both get part of the money that you make from it, or they get the money specifically. If they get it and I'm playing a Nintendo game and they want a contract and they can monetize it and they make money off of that, I don't care. Nintendo, you fucking have the money that the game fucking makes if ads get put on there. I literally don't care. I don't do YouTube for money. I do it because I want to fucking play games and entertain people and build a fucking community. Yes, I do monetize TF2 videos, but they don't actually make anything. So it's like, it's whatever to me. I don't care. I don't care. I do YouTube for the same reason why I'd play any Nintendo game. It's a passion thing. It's not because I want to profit off of it and do this or that. Have I ever once thought of, like, you know, like, oh, I'd want to make YouTube a career? Yes, everyone that started YouTube or has done any YouTube videos, anything on YouTube at all, has wanted to, you know, has up and, like, wanted to, like, say, like, oh, I'm doing this because I want to make it a fucking career for myself. Oh, make videos, get paid, That's like a really, that's like a dream. That's like a really good dream to, you know, go for. That is almost somewhat realistic. I've wanted to make this a career, but at this point, I don't give a shit. I just do this because I want to. And even then, that was just in the beginning when I started doing YouTube, and even then, just barely. Not like 100%, I want to make this a career. Because I don't care. Like, would I ever, you know, accept donations? If I really wanted to, then yeah, I would. I would fucking set up something. I've had people ask if they could. Sadly, I don't have anywhere to do so, but that's fine. I'm not gonna lose sleep for it. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's see. With the contract, they make it so you can't make videos... Wait, what? With a contract, they make it so you can't make videos, go live straight away, they check the videos, to make sure they are up to standard. Oh, well, then fuck the contract. I don't want a contract with them at all then, if that's the case. If I have to physically check what I'm doing, like, can I just say, like, okay, like, how would I even contact them? How would I even contact them? Am I supposed to email them, then wait for a reply? Nintendo's a big fucking company, goddammit, and it would take hours to get a reply from them. Say I wanted to go live around 2, 3 o'clock. And then, like, stream a game from start to finish, or just stream any game. And that's, like, I only have, like, a certain frame of time to actually work with, like, you know, making a video or streaming. But it's like, no, we have to check on you with this. We need to check on it, we need to make sure, like, you know, etc., whatever. Stuff like that. And, you know, just whatever. But it's like, you can't do that. They're a big company. It would take hours to get a reply from them. And once you get the okay, it's like, oh, well, it's too fucking late. So your okay means fuck all to me right now. So rather than do the contract, I'm not forced to do the contract. So what do I care? I'm just going to continue streaming games that I like, not monetizing them, obviously, because I know Nintendo is fucking strict about that, and I don't care about fucking putting ads on a game that I like. I just do for this because I'm able to, and I kind of need to get used to the idea that I can on certain things. Like, I don't think Nintendo can force me to, like, partner up with them or, like, sign a fucking contract with them in order to continue doing this shit. I don't think they can physically force me to, as long as I'm not making any money or putting ads on it. Then I don't care. I don't care, neither should they. I really like Nintendo, but goddamn, I am sick of their shit. It's dumb. It's stupid. If you're on their contract, you can't stream anymore. They admitted it's to do with PDP. What the fuck is PDP? What the fuck is PDP? I don't know what that is. Okay, so great. If I sign a contract, I can't stream anymore. Or I can't stream their games anymore. Fuck that noise. Nintendo, you may own the rights to these games, but goddammit, you will not fucking censor me if I want to play a game. As long as I'm playing it and there's no ads, you will not censor me. Don't take that as a challenge either. Just go with it. Just fucking don't make an ass out of yourself and just go with it. I love Nintendo. But goddamn, Nintendo is like one friend that you have that makes poor choices. And you really want to help them because you care deeply for them and you've known them since you were a child. It's like helping a friend, you know, addictions to alcohol or drugs. It's just like, they make mistakes. You will never forget those mistakes. But you can learn to fucking, you know, just go with the flow after a while. At first it seems like a big deal, but then it's like, okay, whatever, I don't care anymore. I did, but I don't anymore. Oh. Okay, I get you now. I keep forgetting that PDP is initials for PewDiePie. Well, yeah, wait, what? What did PewDiePie do to fucking fuck up, you know, streaming or playing Nintendo games? I understand that he's done certain things, but, like, what did he do that would fuck up this? Like, what did he physically do that made Nintendo say, okay, you can't do this anymore? Using... Are you serious? No, 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 you're joking. You're joking with me. People are still fucking bitching about that. Jesus, titty fucking Christ. So, Nintendo is doing this thing now, or is trying to, because it's like, oh, well, because of him saying this during a stream, we don't want the, Nintendo, people swear, people say bad words. This is a fact of life, considering most of your audience is adults, have grown up with your games since you started the goddamn NES. Grow a set, Nintendo, and accept that life is the way it is. Adults are your main audience, not just children. The adults that you don't think are your audience are the kids that grew up with your shit when you started. Grow up and accept that adults swear and that adults fucking play your games. It's all kids. I don't care what PewDiePie said in the stream, and you're not happy with it. Fucking grow up. Starting to actually hate Nintendo a little bit. I'm hating Nintendo more and more with each conversation we have. Like, oh, Nintendo does this, Nintendo does that. Starting to hate them a little bit more and more each day. I like their games, and I don't think I would ever, stop playing their games altogether just because I don't agree with them. But I will continue to play their games, because I'm not going to deny that, Zelda and Mario are good games. I can't. Again, I love Nintendo. I honest to God do. But they need to loosen their grip. Because it's starting to get on everyone's nerves. Nintendo is the fucking whiny son of a bitch, little whiny bitch boy on fucking YouTube. Like, oh, you can't do this. You cannot do this because this reason. Nintendo, no one else gives a shit. PlayStation doesn't give a shit. Xbox doesn't give a shit. Even if they do, not going to stop you from playing certain games. They're not going to want to monetize them unless you're actually like a well-known YouTuber and they want to, make some cash or whatever. But they don't care. Nintendo is basically the one person. I don't know if anyone has ever watched any kind of TV series with Gordon Ramsay. But there was one series where he basically went from restaurant to restaurant, fixing all their problems and etc., helping them make their food. But it's like, Nintendo is like this one guy seen in one of those. It's like, oh, this one guy has all the recipes to all these dishes for the restaurant, but he doesn't want to write them down because he's afraid someone will steal them or something like that. Do you know how stupid you sound when you say something like that? Do you know how dumb that is? You know how weak that makes you look? It's well, not really weak, but sad. No one's trying to steal your ideas. You don't need to be so uptight about it. You need to just calm down, loosen your grip.
Let's go.
Okay, Nintendo thought that if he would do it on PUGB stream, then other streamers might say it on Nintendo game streams. Who cares? Racial slurs aren't right to say. It's different to swearing. I understand that. I honestly do. But if a smaller YouTuber did it, no one would give a shit. The fact that PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber, that, like, I'm not saying it's okay to say, you know, racial slurs. I'm not saying it's okay to do. But, like, if any other streamer, aside, if any other smaller channel were to do it, no one would give a shit. No one would throw such a big fit about it. I guarantee you that right now. Like, I'm not defending PewDiePie. Well, I kinda am, but at the same time, I'm, like, not really trying to. I'm trying to prove a point saying, if it were a smaller channel, no one would care. Well, Jesus Christ, PlayStation doesn't care. Xbox doesn't care. It's not, like, you can't take one person and then just assume everyone is gonna be like this. You're gonna get something like this, yes, and everyone's gonna do it. Jesus Christ, you know how many people like that sometimes come on and put a fucking honey face in my chat, or break all my rules, or say a racial slur in my chat just because? You can't just be overwhelmed by every small thing like that. It's like saying, okay, anyone that said out of line one time on my screen chat is instantly going to get banned, no exceptions, moderator or not. That's not the case. This isn't Nazi Germany here. I have some lenience. Obviously, racial slurs are not okay, and I would pretty much ban anyone straight away for, you know, doing that. But I'm saying, calm down. Let's see, even got a place shut down as it gave him food poisoning. What? Oh, you're talking about Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay is actually a pretty funny guy. Does that a lot in the UK, even shut down a place for giving him food poisoning. Well, that's understandable, because if you're going to a restaurant and give you food poisoning, then, you know, that's not good. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say about PDP, as I can't stand to talk about him, but he's the largest channel on YouTube. People look up to him and use him as a role model, so he has to behave. Also, his track record isn't good. I understand that PewDiePie messes up. I understand that he is looked up to by so many people. But at the same time, I could make a counter reply right, or not counter. I could make a reply right now to that. I could counter that right now by saying he's not necessarily someone you want to look up to. I could also say there are far worse YouTubers than him on this platform that people look up to. I'm not going to name any names, obviously, because then I'm going to get hate from that, and someone's probably going to go apeshit. But there are far worse YouTubers that people look up to. You and I have had this conversation. You know one person. You know two people that I'm thinking of right now. I'm not going to say their names, but you know two people I've mentioned. I'm not saying that he, you know, like, again, he's the biggest, people expect more from him. I understand that, 100% I do. But I'm saying there are far worse YouTubers that people look up to, and it's not, you know, the actual content creator's fault for having, you know, people look up to them as, like, a hero. I wouldn't advise anyone look up to me for any inspiration or, like, any kind of, as, like, a role model. I am not, by any means, a, you know, good judge of character for, you know, to be a role model. I'm not. I'm not, like, the worst person on YouTube. I'm not an asshole. Or I try not to be, anyway. But, like, yeah, you can make that, you can blame PewDiePie for that one, because, like, he's the biggest. But, like, when it's someone else that's almost as popular, well, not almost, but, like, decently popular, has a decent amount of subscribers, and, like, a fan base that's, like, cancerous as shit, I'm kind of blind eye to that, for the most part. But with PewDiePie, it's like, oh, hit the papers, hit the media, hit the press, fucking, you know, round up the horses. We gotta fucking you gotta get the fucking cattle in. I don't deny that he fucks up and that he's done stupid shit. He has. I acknowledge that. But I'm saying, like, if he's that big of a problem, then he would have been shut down by now. I'm sure people have tried to. I'm sure YouTube has tried to. And I understand, like, you know, 3 strikes, you're out, that whole song and dance, but I don't know. You can't just, like, you can't just put shot collar on everyone that makes, you know, videos on YouTube just because one person that's the most popular on the platform decided to drop the N-bomb on a stream. Just fucking put shot collar on everyone, no more streaming our games. Not allowed. Because this jackass did it. See, you can't let one person ruin the fun. You need to move on from that and just let things be the way they are. My other question is, why would Nintendo care if someone said, you know, drop the N-bomb on one of their games? Obviously, it's not okay. It really isn't. But like, why would they care? Why would they care if someone said something really bad on their game or playing their game? Nintendo, you can shut that channel down, but don't just put stupid rules up and ruin it for everyone. Like, see, it comes from, all this shit comes from, like, my perspective of it. It's not okay to say racial slurs. But should the game, you know, should, like, the content creator punish every single person because this one guy ruined it for everyone? Or because, no, should the content creators, ruin it for, no. Fuck was I gonna say? I had it and then I messed up. The content creator shouldn't punish everyone just because this one person fucked up. Punish the people that fuck up. Don't fucking, you know, put a shot collar on everyone. Because then that just makes the person doing that seem like an asshole. It's like, I get it. Better safe than sorry. But that makes you, like, that makes you, like, not so popular in any way. Here. Will I ever drop the N-bomb on a stream? Hell no, I'm fucking smarter than that. Do I care if other people do it? Yes and no. Yes, they should. Yes, because I know they shouldn't do it and it's wrong to. No, because it's not my problem. I can't control what they do. PewDiePie drops the N-bomb on a live stream, not even my problem. Although it becomes my problem when it's affecting what I do. It's retarded. That word might be offensive to everyone, but I'm sorry, it's retarded. Okay, I've had some say that about me. Yeah, I understand, like, wait, people look up to you or something? Or people look up to him to you? Or I don't know. YouTube hasn't tried to shut him down, as he makes them money. Oh, wow. I would recommend to reduce lag for your computer. I'm playing on a laptop, dude. There isn't much I can do. Like, I can turn down the graphic settings all the way down. Like, I can do that, but I don't want to, because what's the point of having a, you know, a skin weapon? What's the point of having a pretty gun if you can't actually look at it? So I at least want to keep the graphics on medium for weapons. But that's a whole other topic for another time. I'm still on this current one. And hello, Bulldozer, welcome back. I don't know. I can see why No, okay, hold on a minute. Woodsy, you just made a statement saying YouTube has not tried to shut down PewDiePie because he makes money. So they acknowledge that he's bad, but they don't want to punish him for that. They may have given him a strike, but they're not gonna... Basically, they gave him a slap on the wrist. So YouTube does this, but they don't actually do anything else, serious to him. See, that makes my one statement about YouTube drama all the more, true. Or it could be true now. Because, like, when YouTube drama was a thing, YouTube didn't step in. The fucking advertisers had to step in. Reason? Because, it's the advertisers, like, ones, that actually put ads on the videos are allowed monetization. That would make both the content creator and, YouTube money. When drama was the thing, YouTube didn't give a shit. It's like, oh, it's making us money. If anything, most of the YouTube drama was trending and popular. Because it was making them money. So it's when the advertisers decided to step in, because YouTube wasn't, is when YouTube started setting guidelines. Like, even more guidelines than they had already had previously. Or rules, whatever you want to say. The point is, YouTube got a little bit more strict because of it. In reality, it's YouTube's fault for letting it get this far. It's YouTube's fault for all this, shit happening right now. It's not our fault. It's certain YouTubers' fault, and it's YouTube's fault because they're not willing to step it. And by the time they do, it's too late. So, if what you said is true, that the reason why they haven't tried to shut down PewDiePie is because they make him a lot of money, or the most money, then, yeah, the whole YouTube drama rant that I had, yeah, I blame YouTube. I don't blame anyone else, I blame YouTube. Well, I blame the person responsible for it, I also blame YouTube. But mainly YouTube, because they could have stopped it. Okay, so now I'm back to just blaming YouTube 100%. YouTube is fucked. Right, I forgot. He had a centrist in there. He makes YouTube money. Yeah, so did YouTube drama. But even then, that had to stop because of all the shit. The lives that people were fucking up, the harassment, the fucking everything. It was not good. As I said, he's a catch-22. He makes some money, but he's also the reason the advertisers are pulling out of YouTube and losing it money. Well, no, the advertisers started pulling out mainly because of all the fucking YouTube drama shit. Now advertisers are mainly probably pulling out now because of PewDiePie dropping the N-bomb during a live stream. So if it wasn't bad enough, this had to happen. And we could do nothing about it. We could do nothing, literally nothing about it. Jesus Christ. If there's anything to put in a bad mood, it's Nintendo, PewDiePie, and YouTube. Silly as that sounds, it's true. Whatever. try and ignore all the shit going on. I try to ignore all the shit with PewDiePie. I try to ignore all the problems with YouTube. I'm just doing YouTube just for the sake of doing it at this point. And it's been that way since I've, you know, started doing YouTube, like, almost professionally. Well, not professionally, but, like, I've started doing it more and more frequent. I'm doing streams. I'm building a community. I'm gaining subs. Like, at this point, I'm just ignoring all the faults, all the faults with it. I'm ignoring all the shit that's going on, and I'm just doing this just because I want to. I don't care about anything else that's going on. I'm just doing this because I want to. That does not make me happy. That makes me a sad panda. That frustrates me. I'm going to do one more game and then I'm going to end the stream. Because I'm getting hungry. Also, Woodsy, weren't you going to be streaming today if you haven't started or haven't done one already? What the fuck? Oh no. No, Woodsy hasn't streamed, and he probably is going to. That is fucked. I was looking through all the videos, and then I see all this other extra shit. There is a lot of spooky shit going on, suggested, because it's like, oh, YouTube, it's October, what the fuck you expect? And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. If I not started the search... Oh, yeah, I haven't, okay. The 7-hour stream I did yesterday took it out of me, so not streaming today. Understandable. I can understand that. Like, it's not October yet. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of excited for October that I basically qualify now as October. Well, not now, but, like, I consider it to just basically be October at this point. Like, why not? Does that really sound stupid that I consider it October? Why not? People of the interwebs? People already consider it Christmas by the time by the time September hits. Like, they can't even wait for, October to finish, or they can't even wait for Halloween to come and go. People are going to start Christmas, like, way earlier than it should start, so... It's September 29th. Tomorrow is the last day of September. Tomorrow is the last day of September. This Sunday is October 1st, and I cannot wait for October. I can't wait to do all of this shit. I can't wait to do all of this shit. All this Halloween stuff I can do, like... I don't have Halloween or scary games. What I do have is I have like some games that are like rated M, like I have Killer Instinct, I have Binding of Isaac. I don't know if that's rated. It probably is rated M. Binding of Isaac, like I mentioned just now. I've got Vanished. I've got some other games, like, I've got stuff planned, okay? I've got stuff planned for October. TF2 is going to be my main source of, like, October content. Well, at least when the, not October, at least when the Halloween update, drops. Then it's going to mainly be TF2 for all my Halloween-oriented videos. Maybe the occasional Killer Instinct here or there. Maybe Castlevania. I might stream Castlevania a second time for October. I might try and see if I can get a ROM of Nosferatu for the Super Nintendo, because we already own that game too. It's just me being the forgetful dumb son of a bitch that I am, I didn't think to get a ROM of Nosferatu when I was getting a bunch of other Super Nintendo shit. I'm gonna try and get that because I actually enjoy that game. I can't beat it. So yeah. I enjoy Nosferatu for the Super Nintendo. I genuinely do. So if I can get that, I might stream a little bit of that, but I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to go from start to finish. And even so, I'd have to use code to advance to the next level, because I can't make progress worth for shit. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. Currently playing Cities, and just unlocked the brigade, and a house has already caught fire. That's wonderful to hear, Woodsy. That's wonderful to hear. Hardy har har? Moo.
Thank you.
Okay, I just said moo, and alright, cool. You know what, speaking of moo, I haven't used Moo-Moo-chan in a long time. I haven't used this thing in a good long while, man. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hashtag bring back Moo-Moo-chan's waifu. Literally, that's the name of the gun. The flamethrower is named Moo-Moo-chan's waifu. Now I'll go down here. You know, waifu is actually the real Japanese word for saying wife. It's the actual Japanese word for wife. Because of weeaboos, Americans, it's been bastardized, and everyone just hates that word now. Understandable. I don't really like that word either. I use it as an ironic joke. Oh, dear God.
I have a plan.
It has begun.
I need the spies and the scouts to steal their enemies' intel.
Stop. Just stop. Just no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Using my mom's email address since I'm just,
Where is Newt? Or what is his name?
on your computers.
I'm sorry, I can't. Even if it's making a joke, even if it's doing this as a joke, I'm sorry, I cannot. I can't. I genuinely can't. Call me an asshole if you want for, like, you know, just not wanting to deal with that shit and voting yes when someone put a vote kick on them. Call me an asshole if you want, and I won't deny that I am. I honestly won't. I'll be a hypocrite. I don't fucking care. Just, I can't. It hurts my insides. I don't hate kids. But I don't like kids that come on TF2 and, even as an ironic joke, try and be the leader of the team telling us what to do and stuff. I can't. I've seen too many cringe comps of, like, TF2 kids. Yeah, alright, let's see. Could be worse. Some people use the word, and have no clue what it means. I don't want to say what it means if I don't know what it is. I don't want to say what it means. I don't want to say the word if I don't know what it means. Just like if someone, I've had people come on stream and tell me to type something in console because it does this or it does that, and I just don't do it because if I don't know what it does and I've never done it personally, then I can't. I don't want to, because that's just gonna ruin it. That's gonna ruin the game for me for that day. Because like, say I didn't know about the whole quit smoking meme for YouTube for TF2. And someone told me to type it on stream in my console. Yeah, that would ruin it. So rather than, you know, or to avoid disappointment, I just wouldn't.
I don't know.
It's the Japanese word for... Oh my god! Okay, wait, why is Bulldozer leaving? I'm confused. Well, he said goodbye, I go, and then he has like a sad face, like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, well... Okay, you're tired, okay. Well, have a good evening, Bulldozer, thanks for watching, and have yourself a good day/night. Good night, my friend. Anyways, yeah, I didn't know what the word was for that, but I am aware of what, you know, the meaning of it now is basically what you just described to me. I know how, you know, that's not really something, I mean, it is terrible, and it's not something funny to joke about, but, like, Family Guy and other, you know, channels, or Family Guy and other, you know, TV shows have made references to this joke, where basically, you know, you disembowel yourself with a samurai sword. That's terrible. That's awful. And if I'm not mistaken, that was a way of, like, preserving one's honor. Like, if you were to do something deemed, you know, like, dishonorable, if you were to do anything deemed dishonorable, or if you were to lose a fight, you would, you know, do that as a way, again, as a way of preserving your family's honor, or your honor. And I understand it. I understand it. And it's terrible. But other things have made jokes of that a bunch, and it's just, it doesn't really affect me. Essentially, it's the equivalent of someone saying, kill yourself. That's not nice either, and it's terrible, but does that really affect me? No. Why? Because so many people say it, and I've already seen that as, like, jokes on YouTube and possible TV shows, question mark, I don't know. Like, Family Guy has done that joke. The show Code Monkeys has done that joke. Chicken has done that joke. Like, it does not really affect me, although I do think it's a terrible thing. No one should joke about killing yourself, no one should ever joke about suicide, it's... Now and then you'll make a joke you're not particularly proud of, and then you'll instantly regret it later on, but... You know. And nonsense. Okay, I think he's I think he's gone. I mean, I have friends from Japan. I remember in, like, you mentioning that to me reminded me of when one of my friends from Japan came on one of my Mario the Music Box live streams. And then we were in a forest called Forest of Suicide. And then she mentioned that, like, oh, you know, there is a real suicide forest. And it's like, I know there is, you know. And it's terrible. Like, I'm well aware that there is such a thing as a suicide forest in Japan. And basically, people in Japan that want to commit suicide will go there and they will do that there. Sometimes the bodies will be found, sometimes the bodies won't be found. So you can wander through that forest and possibly have a pretty decent chance at finding, you know, human remains. It's sad. It's awful.
That's the third time in a row that he's killed me, and I'm being done.
But
I don't take orders. I'm fasting.
taking the bridge. You know what, fuck it, I'm going Hoovy.
Whatever.
I can't focus on the game right now anyway, mostly because I'm ranting to myself. And I suck anyway, so I might as well just be a Hoovy right now and have fun. Be a Hoovy, have some fun! Then after this, oh. Well, never mind, the round's done, I'm gonna end the stream shortly. Then I'm gonna go make some food, because I'm hungry. I might come back later on with a stream, I might not. Or another stream. Probably Super Nintendo. I might not, I haven't decided that yet. But all I know is, if you want to see me do another stream later on, be sure to let me know in the general chat on my Discord. Be sure to make any kind of suggestion on what Super Nintendo game you want to see me play. And I will do just that. If I get like at least 2 or 3 people that make a suggestion, then I'll actually do a stream. That's all it takes. 2 or 3 people. So I'm going to end the stream here. So if you enjoyed the stream, do like, or I was going to say comment, my mistake. That was like an old saying I used to do on my other, older outros. If you enjoyed the stream, do like and subscribe. That helps out a lot. If you want to join my Steam group or my Discord, the links to those are in the description below. Help yourself. Be notified when I go live and make suggestions on what I play. Or if you just want to straight up talk to me via text or voice chat, you can do just that on the Discord. I actually might start doing like if someone on my Discord wants to play TF2 or something like that, like I don't add people on Steam, but I might actually start doing group sessions on, like, you know, going into community servers with like viewers, all those being on like the general chat and playing and having a good old time. I might start doing that. Sounds like a really fun idea for me, and it actually is a way to get to know more of my viewers, and you know, everyone will have fun, basically. That aside, if you want to check out the 3 people I personally work with on YouTube, Koi Kai, Woodsy's Gaming, and Game & Geese, the links to those channels are in the description below. Go check them out, they're pretty good. I highly recommend checking them out. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next live stream. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye. Whoopsie doopsie. Almost forgot to mention, before I go, there is one last thing I want to say. If anything I was talking about offended or upset anyone, like talking about Nintendo, YouTube, or any of this other shit, I do apologize. But, well, that's it. I just apologize. I acknowledge that, you know, going off on a rant like that could be harmful in one way or another. People could take it the wrong way, or people just straight up won't agree with you. But if anyone took anything of what I said the wrong way, I apologize. And etc., etc., even though there's really nothing for me to apologize for to my knowledge, but if there is, I apologize. Don't take most of the stuff I say to heart. I felt the need to mention that, so now I'm gonna go. Have a good day. See you in the next live stream. Bye-bye.